those of you not fortunate enough to take my classes, I have decided, as my gift to you, to give you the 3-minute version of American history. 1492, sailing the ocean blue, colonization, millions of Indians dead from disease, vast resources but no workers, bring in indentured servants, enslaved people in Africa, pull gold, silver, timber, tobacco from the earth. It's expensive to maintain a colony. No taxation without representation, Stamp Act, Sugar Act, Townsend Act, a Tea Party, but no hot water. That all men are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights. That among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. George Washington, Valley Forge, John Adams, thank God for the French. What kind of a government do we want? A strong governmental plan for people who are afraid of government. Expand to the west, kick out the Native Americans, War of 1812, kick out the British again, Star-Spangled Banner. All white men get to vote. What's next? Women voting? Not. The Erie Canal, the National Road, the Ohio River, the Mississippi River built an economy. Next, a Great Awakening. Make this country moral. Bring in the millennium. Revivals by the Methodists, Baptists, Presbyterians. Read the Bible. Convert the Catholics. No drinking. No mail on Sunday. No slavery. Slavery fuels the American economy. The Cotton Kingdom. John C. Calhoun disses President Jackson. Supremacy of the federal government over the states. Manifest destiny. War with Mexico. Protest. Civil disobedience. We get California. Yay! Frederick Douglass, Lincoln Douglas debates, free soil, free labor, free men, Fort Sumter, Civil War, that government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the face of the earth. Freedom, finally. Freed people can finally marry, keep their kids, own stuff, vote. The Army protects them until politicians lose interest. Nathan Bedford Forrest, the Ku Klux Klan, violence, terrorism, black people can't vote in the South, segregation, white people don't care. Immigration, cheap labor from China, Italy, Poland, Russia, Germany, Ireland, build cities, dig mines, slaughter hogs, lose their hands in the sausage grinder. But it's not all discrimination and hard work. Mail order catalogs, baseball, trolleys, Coney Island, women riding bicycles, women in college, but they still can't vote in every state. Corporations out of control, the rich get richer, the rich buy their favorite politicians, the little guys protest, populists, progressives. How do you keep the corporations from taking over everything? We need more government, bust those trusts. World War I, over there, make the world safe for democracy. Women finally get the vote. Disillusionment, it's a material world. You are what you buy today, pay tomorrow, borrow to buy stocks. The market will go up forever until it doesn't. Stocks crash, banks fail, businesses close, poor Herbert Hoover. Franklin Roosevelt, New Deal, happy days are here again, the government supports people when they can't support themselves. Another world war, bigger than the first. Total war, total mobilization, scrap drives, fat drives, victory gardens. Rosie the Riveter can build a cargo ship in 4 days. Atomic bomb, Cold War. America will never be the same. The world looks to us now. What do we do? Foreign aid, Marshall Plan, Peace Corps, support dictators, go to war, great fear, great prosperity. The baby boomers, born to consume. Television, get your mind-numbing inanity 24 hours a day. Everyone deserves the right to vote and go where they want. Civil rights, Rosa Parks, Martin Luther King, Birmingham, Selma, Voting Rights Act, Civil Rights Act. Use the federal government to protect black people's rights. Vietnam, the government has gone too far. The government hasn't gone far enough. Extremism in defense of liberty is no vice. Women's rights, black power, Chicano power, American Indian movement, 1968, campus riots, cities in flames, assassinations, the Democratic Party rips apart. What do we want? Everything. When do we want it? Now. The silent majority says elect Nixon, turn South Vietnam over to the Vietnamese, expand the war into Laos and Cambodia, students shot in Kent State, go to Russia, go to China, open those markets, limit nuclear weapons, impeachment, oil embargo, no gasoline, the last helicopters leave Vietnam, deindustrialization. Where have all the factory jobs gone? I thought we were the most powerful nation on earth. Where does this leave us? One nation, distrusting our government, powerful but not omnipotent, with a more level playing field for all. Students who've sat through 2 semesters with me are now kicking themselves because they could have gotten out of my classes in 3 minutes instead of 32 weeks. But think of the exciting stories you would have missed. How many of you have rushed through your college years thinking that you'll just skim for the highlights and that your real life will start when this is over? When you spend your life waiting for something else to happen, you miss important stuff. Real life isn't highlights or skimming because that leaves out surprises. Surprises come in the details, the people, places, events, and interconnections that don't show up in highlights. But to grab the surprises, you need to spend time looking and listening and thinking. That's one thing a college education should teach you: how to slow down and concentrate on things. My hope for you is that you consider things more deeply, analyze the possibilities, and look for surprises. Congratulations to the class of 2010.